Right, so there we go. We've got our completed animation. We've got a continuously bouncing ball. What we need to do is we need to export that now. And there are two ways to do that. There's as a GIF, which is I'll show you first, and we can also output it as a video. All right. So to save it as a GIF, what we need to do is just stop it. You don't have to. I'm going to put a circle there. You'll see why in a minute. If we go to File and down to Export, now we need to go to Export because in there is Save for Web. If you try the normal Save or Save As, the GIF option is not there. So if we save for web, we get this 4-up view. Now it might be that when you open yours it's on the original or optimized. I like the 4-up because you can play around with some of the settings and compare them. Just going to find where the ball is. There we go. Now because we've got a simple line, black and white drawing essentially, it's not too much. We can play around with this. I mean, we've got 256 colours. We only actually need 2. So if you look here, we could put that down to 2. Oh, it has changed. Let's put that to 4. There we go. So you can see changing the colours has changed it a little bit. It's not as nice. It's not as smooth. Let's go up. 32 is looking better. 256 will obviously be better. Now, when we save it, it'll only save this file as 27.95 kilobytes. So it's a very, 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 very small file. So we can just choose the highest quality on this and not worry about the dither or anything. Check the image size. That should be how you've inputted it. My looping options are forever. In this instance, that's okay. You can choose once or other. But I'm happy with that, so you just press save. Call it something you want. I'm going to call it Bouncing 2, save it where you want to save, and job done. That's your GIF. Now if you go to where that file is on your desktop, it should play in any browser and just repeat forever. The other way to get this out is as a video. So again, back up to File, and then back down to Export again. And then there should be Render Video. There we go. So we click Render Video. Another dialog box will show up in a second. There we go. Now it's saving it as an MP4, which is a generic video format. You select your folder where it's going to be saved there. Leave it as the Adobe Media Encoder. We haven't got any other encoders, so don't go messing around with that. Leave it on H.264 format. Leave it on highest quality. It's a small file size anyway. Now, frame rate, you could leave as 30 if you want, or you can change that. It's up to you. But I would leave it as 30. And then just leave all the others and then click render. Now, what this won't do is loop. So when we render this and save it, it will only be those 17 frames and you will only get that one action. So if you are going to render it as a video, you might want to consider multiplying the frames in the timeline to make it a longer video. If you don't, it's going to be incredibly short. All right, so then you just click render and job done.